For me, the exciting thing about data is it allows us to view the world in fundamentally new ways. So, for example, our dominant philosophy in the West is, of course, to see the world in a highly individualistic way. So we're personally responsible for our choices and preferences. And indeed, marketing, as we know it, is sort of based typically around this very set of assumptions that we can measure the needs of individuals and then create products and services to meet the needs of that particular bunch of people. However, as I set out in my book, Humanizing Big Data, it's becoming increasingly clear that the way in which our behaviours and preferences are shaped is not so much as on an individualistic basis, but actually much more by social relationships. The problem is that we haven't really had the tools historically to measure those, and if we can't measure those, we can't understand them and we can't act on them. But of course, with the era of big data, we're at a point now where we can measure relationships in a way which we've never previously been able to do. So whether that's through social networking sites, whether that's through customer transaction data, or whether that's through call logs, we can look at relationships in fundamentally different ways and start seeing patterns in those relationships, start understanding what types of networks are in operation. And then if we can then start looking at the world in the context of networks, that provides marketeers with a hugely valuable set of tools to start operating with to engage consumers in ways which perhaps they've never done before. By doing this, it creates differentiation for brands, it creates value for brands. And it's these sorts of themes, it's these sorts of insights and innovations which I talk about in the book, Humanizing Big Data, to explore ways in which new insights can generate real value for brands operating in data-mediated environments.